the cannons of the pirate ship ready to fire in the north end zone. We can only be one place. Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa, the home of the Buccaneers. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And Greg Olsen with you, the veteran Chris Boswell, getting things started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They go play action with Mayfield. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Incomplete. Justin Simmons with the good defense on that one to break it up. On 4th down, they'll turn to Ryan Stonehouse here to punt. And this will not turn out to be a good return. Forced backwards, and they get it out of bounds.
At their own 5-yard line.
That's Washington, the man in motion. Some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. 2nd down, they need 3. They'll go again with Johnson. Good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that one. That's a Steeler 1st down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it.
And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line. 19 more on that one, and another 1st down. Shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Johnson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage.
pulls them up right at the line of scrimmage, and I think the next time this offensive play caller decides to go to the ground game, Mike, I bet he's going to find a different place along that defensive front to attack.
Let's go now. Let's go.
On 2nd and 10, they'll try to throw. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
And a nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. They run with the argument. It's Bucky Irving. And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 29-yard line.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 2. Here's Mayfield. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. Well cover on the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
19-yard line.
Well, what this guy might lose a little bit, Mike, as he gets long in the tooth, he certainly makes up for it in experience. You're not going to be able to do a lot of things to trick him on the back end. He reads this play right from the jump. Makes a great break on the ball, and if that ball hits his hands more times than not, it's going to be a takeaway.
And the Steelers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them down to the wall.
And the Steelers, 1st down. 1st and goal, Pittsburgh.
Johnson trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
This defense is able to get the hold here on 1st down, Mike, but they might have to do it 3 more times. I think if I'm this offense, I'm saying this is 4-down territory. I've got 3 more shots to gain 1 yard. Here you go.
They'll try it again from the 2. 2nd and goal.
Here we go. 60 Bison. Hurt.
One more time with Johnson. And this is not going to do it either. Stop for no gain. And just like that, it's 3rd and goal.
They keep it on the ground twice, Mike, and they have no success. So now if you're the play caller, that starts creeping into your head. Do you have confidence in a 3rd attempt, or now do you try to change it up and go play action and put the ball in the air?
They'll try to run, and it's Johnson. And he will defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force fourth down. Here comes Chris Boswell to try a field goal. This about as short as you can get.
A 20-yard attempt.
Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers are out to an early 3-0 lead.
You know, I think it's safe to say here, Mike, as this offense leaves the field, they wanted to stay out there and go for it. But I think in this case, the coach is playing the long game. He understands that these 3 points now can end up being very valuable as this game moves along.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Mayfield to throw it here on first down. Pass thrown deep for Godwin. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. The second down throw is incomplete.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield. And that's going to bring up a fourth down. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now. And he's on to punt for the second time in this opening quarter. Here's Kent to return. And it's a decent return. Gets some of that yardage back before he's forced out of bounds.
At their own 30-yard line.
He'll look to throw. This one complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he will go all the way. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Touchdown Steelers. It's his third touchdown catch this year. Chris Boswell on for the point after. He's got it. And the Steelers are out to a 10-0 lead. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10.
Hurry! 180! What's that?
Now Mayfield. He completes this one to Mallory. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run-after-catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Baker gonna give it to Irvin. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
3rd and 6.
Regular. 180. Hurry. Up. Point it right. Done.
Now Mayfield. Got a man. It's Ibuka. Complete. 16-yard pickup on that one. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
These third-down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. If you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Steelers with the early lead. We'll have more from Tampa after this. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and a yard. Here's carry number 1 for Rashad White. And he'll get the first down there. A pickup of about 5 yards.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Good. 180. Real. What's up?
They'll run it. It's Irvin. Space to run. Inside the 20. And he won't quite get to the end zone, but they're going to be set up at the 2-yard line.
28 yards. That's another Buccaneers first down.
Hey, alert 33.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Irvin is into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and it's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Here's McLaughlin now. After score, he'll kick this one away. And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back of it.
And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. 13 more on that carry. He is turning out the yards. And another first down. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. On first down, right back to Johnson. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He was brought down by J.G. Woods. It's a pickup
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 7.
at the 38-yard line.
Now this time they'll look to throw. Now a screen set up for Johnson. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They'll run it with Tony Pollard. Good blocking to the 15. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Tony Pollard. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers will get out in front 17-7.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Up. Good. What's on?
On first down, here's Irving. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Well, it's been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
Good. Hurry. 180. Pistol. Kings. Hey, alert. Stop.
To throw is Mayfield. That's caught. It's Evans. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
Good. What's on?
They'll run with Irving. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Now, screen set up for Irving. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Good pickup of 16 on that screen play, and a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Up. Real. What's on?
On first down is Mayfield. This pass is caught by Cade Otton. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Set. Start.
Now a give, but here comes a reverse. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
This is a play we've seen this offense have success with in the past, but here you have to wonder if they maybe tipped their hand a bit because that one went nowhere.
Set. Run, run. 180. Pistol, pistol, pistol. What's that?
On second down, Baker. Quick slash into the hands of Laruca. That will make third down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
Well, the run after catch is certainly nice, and they're definitely going to take it. But watch the savviness of the route running. Certain guys just have a better field for running these slant routes than others, and it's a nice result.
Regular, regular, regular. Hey, alert 33. What's up?
From the gun on third down, it's Mayfield. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
That one out of reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. It's second down. He'll drop to throw. Exiting the pocket right. To the right side, that's St. Brown. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line. The Steelers will use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Tony Pollard. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock.
A gain of 21 yards. And the Steelers first down.
Here's first and 10.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
They'll look to throw again. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. They'll look to throw yet again. Metcalf left side. He's got it. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6.
Now the Bucs will take their first timeout, and it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half. They go 5 receivers for third down and 4.
19, Tiger, 19.
They'll look to throw. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. And he's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Here comes Chris Boswell to try a field goal. This will be a 48-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. He'll return this from the 10. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
That's Washington, the man in motion. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now they'll set up to throw. Moving to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. We saw plenty of throws like that in Gainesville. The former Gator gets his team a first down. A give, and here's Johnson. And he's going to take this all the way down to the Steelers' 29-yard line. They'll have the first down. It's a gain of 28.
Well, that's a heck of a 1-2 punch right there, and that's something that every offense stresses. The ability to be equally effective run and pass on any given snap. They follow up the successful pass play with a big explosive run.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Another run here with Johnson. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Second down, 8 to go from the 28. Back to throw. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Zion McCollum. And the Buccaneers will get the ball at their own 17-yard line.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page.
The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes. Keanu Benton in there for the sack. It is a loss of 6 to begin the drive. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Real.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Down the field, it's Evans. And they're going to move this all the way up near the 35-yard line. 22 yards, the pickup there. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
34-yard line.
Give, this is Irving. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
Buccaneers, first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll go again here with Irving. Down the sideline, past the 40. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. They'll pick up 23 on that one. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
Watch the running back's patience here, Mike. He's slow, and then he hits it. That's the key here. If he goes too fast, their linemen aren't ready yet. Really well executed. Great run.
The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Hey, alert, 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 alert! Hey, alert 33! Regular! Not.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. In trouble, and down he goes. The linebacker, Alex Highsmith, into double figures now. That is sack number 10 on the year.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Justin Simmons with the good defense on that one to break it up.
King! Set. 180!
Throwing now on 3rd and long. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. Kicking time for the Bucs. They'll punch it away. That's a thing of beauty. Out of bounds at the 6-yard line.
Their own 6-yard line.
Ready up!
To the tight end motioning left here. So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
2nd down, they need 7.
Here we go, set! 60 by 6.
They'll go again with Johnson. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
He'll look to throw. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. And he's taken down up past the 35. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 25 yards. And the Steeler first down.
On the play fake, he'll look to throw. Oh, a man open right side. He's got him. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. That is a big-time play for the Steelers. It's a gain of 34.
And it really starts with the blitz pickup by the guys up front. I mean, the defense, they sold out. They're trying to get home. The offense is ready. They end up using their aggressiveness against them, and they pick up a nice gain through the air.
And on his first down, it's Johnson. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Steelers will extend their third quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so his ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. Good. Good.
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. Out right and catch me. That's Ibuka. It's a nice start to the drive. A gain of 10 and a quick first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 5. Going up top for Evans. That is caught. And he will get into the end zone. Mike Evans. Touchdown Buccaneers.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately.
To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Peyton Wilson. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
Safe kick taken at the 5. Oh, yeah. And he'll be taken down on the return on what will be the final play of this third quarter.
On the ready. Here we go, here we go.
We see a lot of this as they begin the fourth quarter on the ground. The defense stringing them out. No gain back to the original line of scrimmage. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 9. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
As a pass rusher, you don't always need to record a sack to make your presence felt. Creating pressure, move the quarterback, affect his timing. Those are all different ways to take pressure off your coverage unit.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Forced to his right. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in. That might make this a first down. On the handoff, it's Johnson. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll swing this out to Johnson. And he'll get about 3 here on second down before he's out of bounds.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard.
Let's go. Nike 18.
They'll try to run for it with Johnson. He was the Steelers' first down. They're able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on 3rd and a yard. Flushed to his left. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Second and 10.
Hit the street. Ready. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
They'll motion the tight end, Smith.
Go.
On 2nd down, here's Holland. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. Good for a Steeler first down.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
On the ground, it's Johnson. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
2 yards off the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 13-yard line.
A pass taken in by Johnson. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Makes the score Steelers 30, Buccaneers 13. Chris Boswell to kick
Boswell
off
now,
this
following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
180.
To throw is Mayfield. Going up top for Evans. That is brought in. And he will score. Mike Evans. Touchdown, Tampa. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Buccaneers are able to cut the deficit to 10. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. So down 2 scores, they're going to roll the dice here with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
Play action, he'll set up to throw. That pass reels it in on the right side. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
And the Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They'll bring St. Brown in motion. On the give, it's Johnson. He'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Here we go. Check. Bobcat. Check. Panther 6. Go.
Trying the left side, it is Johnson. Bottled up after a gain of a yard.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 5.
And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with the 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. He's got a man. It's Metcalf. He's going to have enough for a first down. He's out of bounds after a gain of 5. A run here with Johnson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Going to stop this here for injury. One of the Buccaneers is down. 2nd and 11. We'll look underneath here for Johnson. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their second. Talk things over before 3rd down. The gun, he'll throw. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Christian Kirk, touchdown Pittsburgh.
All week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time, and what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket Let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. This one on target to Godwin. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. At the 20.
Mayfield. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Mayfield to throw. He dives, and what a catch for the 1st down.
It's a gain of 18. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Baker to throw. Going up top for Evans. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. And that'll be a pickup of 3. It is 2nd and 6. Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So this was a win for the visiting Steelers. They're able to build on the solid performance of a week ago. And they make it 2 in a row with the victory here in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Tampa.